Alrighty, so I'm Delos Johnson,
I'm Jacob Carey.
and we're at the Heart of Dixie Railroad Museum in Calera, Alabama. We're doing a 360-degree video. If you're not familiar with 360, then this will be your first shot at seeing what you can do with your mouse in 360 degrees around the center of this image. If you have an older browser, the 360 video may not work, but in the meantime, let's talk about the Long Island rail car.
All right, well, Long Island Coach 2972 was built in 1955 by Pullman Standard. If you look at the side of the car, you'll notice a number 182 in yellow inside a red circle. As Long Island's older equipment became more worn and older, Long Island Railroad's passengers started demanding newer cars because the ones they were using were in such poor shape. So the Long Island put in an order to Pullman and had this batch of cars made. And in order to show the passengers that they were indeed new cars, they put these numbers on the side of the cars to show which number in the series of cars this one was built in. This car was the 182nd car in this series built in 1955. We use this car on all of our trains. It's a high-capacity commuter car. It's all air-conditioned. It's a really nice car to ride in during the summertime. All right, we'll begin the tour of the inside of Long Island 2972. As you take a look inside the car, you can note its length and how many seats it has. This car was built with the intent to put as many people on here as possible because it was running short distances between large cities up in New York and New Jersey. Originally, this car would have had walkover seats, and where you see the bigger section of seats, it actually would have had tables in between the facing seats.
And how old is this car?
This car was built in 1955. It's one of our youngest cars. You can notice that this car doesn't have full-length baggage racks, and again, that's because it was a commuter car and it didn't really need them because you weren't putting luggage or anything on there. You may have had your briefcase or your purse to take along with you, but not much else.
All right. So anything else you could think of to talk about on this car?
There's not really much else other than we got this car, I think, in 2005, and it came from Ohio.
Alrighty, well thank you, Jacob, for offering that tour.
You're very welcome.
And we'll get this posted as soon as we can.